Hello students, we will be practicing some more questions related to Kirchhoff laws. And here we have a question. In this question we will understand that where the negative sign appears in KVL equation. So this example I have taken, and the question is that we have to find all the currents, that means currents through all the branches in this network. So the procedure is the same. First of all, we will apply KCL. KCL means we have to start taking the current from first battery is positive. So suppose this we consider as first battery. From its positive we have to take current I1. Now this current will flow till here, till the time the junction doesn't appear. Junction means where too many wires are meeting. And here I am applying one more rule, that whatever current battery gives, same current we have to return to the battery. So we are returning it current I1 only. So this part of the current I think you must have understood. Again I am repeating, from battery is positive we take the current I1. It should proceed till the time the junction comes, and we have to return the same current to the battery. Okay, now here we have to wait that whether or how much part of I1 will go here and how much will go here. So this decision will be taken by another battery. What we have to do now, from second battery is positive, we have to take another current I2. Now this I2 will flow till the time there is single line. Then here again the junction is appearing. So what will happen? You see I2 is going upward. Then there are two paths. I1 is coming in one path. So how much current is left? In the upper path. So you see I2 करंट आ रही है जंक्शन पे, उसमें से I1 निकल गई, कितनी बची? So that current is I2 minus I1. Okay, from I2 I1 is going out. How much is left? I2 minus I1. Now this I2 minus I1 will flow this way, this way, this way, this way. Then again we have a junction. Here you can see two currents are coming, I1 and I2 minus I1. So both the currents will be added and will flow in the next branch. So it will be I2 minus I1 plus I1. That means sum of both the currents, I2 minus I1 and I1. I1 is getting cancelled. That means the current which is going in this branch, that is I2 obtained. Let us repeat it again. From the second battery I2, from this I1 is minusing. So final current left is I2 minus I1. It will move in this branch. I2 minus I1 will flow till here only. From here to here, I2 minus I1 current. From here I1 current. So how much will go here? So both the currents are coming, they will enter. So I2 minus I1 plus I1, finally we are getting I2. And you can see this I2 will proceed here. And what is the battery rule? Whatever current the battery gives, same current we have to return to it. So this way we can check that yes, we have proceeded correctly. Now applying all these currents properly, that is called KCL. So KCL is completed. Now our target is to find these currents. So how many unknowns we have? We have I1 and I2, two unknowns. And for finding these two unknowns, we need to make two KVL equations. Because for finding two unknowns, we need two linear equations. So we will apply now KVL. So because we have to find two unknowns I1 and I2, So we have to make two KVLs. For that we will be requiring two loops in the circuit. Now loops means closed paths, single closed paths. So you see we can call it as one single path. So this is first loop and we can call it the second loop. So we have two loops in the circuit. Now for each of the loop we will make KVL equation. Let us start making KVL equation for first loop. What we have to do, we have to first of all make a positive direction of current from batteries positive. So this is our positive direction of current. Now how it will be used, that I will tell you. Let us start writing KVL, that is summation V equal to summation IR. So what we have to do, students, just recall a battery. In this loop there is how many battery? So one battery 40 volt. This we have to write one side of the equation. Then we have two resistances in the circuit. We have to multiply each of the resistance with their respective current. So 40 ohms current is I1 and 60 ohms current is I2 minus I1. So 40 with multiply with I1 and 60 multiply with I2 minus I1. Then we have to take care of the direction part also. So now carefully listen how to take the direction. This arrow which we have drawn, that is for positive current. So you see I1 direction and this blue direction is same. Blue is also going this way, I1 is also going this way. So here we will put plus sign. Then blue direction is going right side, but I2 minus I1 is coming to left side. That's why this current is negative. So we will put here minus sign. That means our first KVL equation is prepared. So this blue color, that means this positive direction, helps us to give the positive direction of the current. Okay. Next we will apply the KVL equation for second loop. For the second loop, the positive direction of current. Now you see, first of all in the second loop there are two batteries. Now will these two batteries be added or subtracted? It will be decided by if negative of the battery is facing the positive of another battery, then the two batteries are added. Again I am repeating, if opposite terminals are facing each other, then the two batteries are added. So we have to write 40 plus 80 on one side. This is the battery value. Okay, so since negative is facing the positive, that's why they are added. Suppose here negative is facing the negative, same terminal, then they are subtracted. Okay, now if the batteries are such that their effect is same, that means they are added, then from any of the batteries positive, we will make the positive direction of current. So from any of the batteries positive, like this battery is positive, we will make the positive direction of current. Now we have to continue taking the summation IR. So summation V we have already written here, 40 plus 80. Now remaining things are how many resistances are appearing here. We have to multiply with their currents. So one resistance is 40 and one resistance is 20 appearing in this loop. So 40, its current is I1 and 20, its current is I2. Now let us check the direction. Our blue color direction is positive direction. So from let us compare the direction from this blue color and red color. The current which is flowing through 40 ohm, it is positive current only. We will write here positive. And in 20 ohm also the current is flowing in the same direction. So we will write here also positive. Now after preparing the two equations, KVL equations, we have to solve them. So simplify first task and then solution, the second task. So let us start simplifying these two equations. 40 equal to, from the first equation, 40 I1 and 60 I1. It will become 100 I1 minus 60 I2. And from the second equation we will get 120 equal to 40 I1 plus 20 I2. We can cancel the zeros also. Okay, these zeros are cancelled and here also the zeros are cancelled. Now these are two pair of linear equations. And how do we solve the two linear equations to solve unknowns? So like we solve the linear equations in terms of x and y to get the answer of x and y, in the same manner we will solve the equations here in terms of I1 and I2. So the easy task is, you see here minus 6 I2 is appearing, here 2 I2 is appearing. Let us multiply the second equation with 3. So first equation will remain as it is and second equation, it is multiplied with 3. So this way we will get. Now these two equations we have to add so that minus 6 plus 6 are getting cancelled and these two are added, and if we simplify it, our I1 answer will be 20 by 11 ampere. So I1 answer is obtained. Now rest part is that if we put this I1 in this equation or this equation, we will get I2. So let us start now. We are putting in this first equation. Here I have substituted I1 value. So 20 by 11 is substituted here. This way. Now 6 I2 is shifted here. Four is shifted that side. Taking LCM, (156). Finally, I2 is 156 by 6 or 52 by 2 or 26 ampere. This is our second answer. So this way we will solve I1 and I2.